It just drifts wide. He goes to the barriers, and I think you might see Aru suddenly emerge as one of the principals right now. There he is. No, not quite, not just yet anyway. And Valverde's going for this. Others getting involved, and terrific to see Michael Nieve, who started 2 minutes down, and Nieve's going for this. Sky Rider has just gone. Now, Nieve may not be a danger man. In danger at the moment is Tom Dumoulin, but he's doing a good job of just pacing himself back in. If he does get back on, this is going to reignite another push from those up ahead of him with only 2 to go. Here we go, Sean.
Yes, here we go, and there's a little bit of a downtime, and that's the reason we can see Tom Dumoulin just coming back a little bit here. But how long is it going to be for, as we see Valverde there just hanging around the front, all looking at each other, and now we're into this steep section. You can see the way they're working. Micah also looking very comfortable here, but Aru not looking to go in the attack. He's also starting to suffer a bit. Quintana, I was expecting to attack before this.
Yeah, me too. And Aru still at the back with only 1900 metres to go. There is Quintana looking like an assassin, just getting himself into good order. Michael Nieve starting the day for Team Sky in 6th place, giving away 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Can he find 10 at the line? Is he going to be the man? Has a look around him, sees who's got what, and Quintana comes towards the crowd. No gap at all, but Quintana's gone. Has Tom Dumoulin gone backwards? He's now just time trialling himself, albeit up a mountain in unkind terrain for a big man. Nieve and Quintana at the front. Micah involved. Perito Rodriguez also here. Valverde's also in the frame. There is Aru. No space to go by. I don't think he'd have the legs to push on, even if he had some space. We'll see. 1.7 kilometres to go. They're rocking and rolling and going backwards. There goes Elizondo. Looks like he's in real trouble, weaving all over the road. Much smoother for Dumoulin, but he's just got to keep the tempo, hold on, and try and hold on to the coattails of the men up front. Almost disbelief from the crowd that he's here. Terrific that he is. And there goes Micah with a teammate yet again. Same scenario as yesterday. And there's Perito also with a teammate. There's Quintana. Likewise, he has a man in hand. And Aru as well has got backup. Nieve hasn't, and neither has Dumoulin. Can he get back in? 1.6 to go only.
As we can see there, it's
23 seconds back to Dumoulin.
Yes, well, it is going to grow out, and we can see Dumoulin, he's just working away at it, and that's what he's got to do. He's just going to focus out front. He looked around a few times. You don't have to look around here. You just have to focus what's happening out front, give it your all, and get to the finish as quickly as possible. 20
seconds then. He found 3 more, 19. He makes his way back in, but here comes the test. And this, again, is another sterling one before they get to the line. Everybody out of the saddle, everybody bouncing. Who's going to go to the front, or are they going to be a bomb? We'll see. There is Tom Dumoulin suffering. We expected him to. It's a question of margin at the moment. Yesterday he lost 19 seconds. He's on that deficit right now. He'll take that, to be honest, by the end, but you fear it's going to be an awful lot more. And here they go. This is the drive. This is the work at the moment for Micah on the front. And there comes Aru, finally finding a bit of space. Can he make use of it though, Sean?
Well, is he capable of making use of it? And it looks like that, a lot of the big favourites here are just waiting, and the pace is being kept very high, and Tinkoff, Saxo, they are setting a real strong pace, and if anybody was feeling real strong, they would be already throwing in an attack, especially the riders who are a bit further down. You can see Pozzovivo's there, Daniel Moreno, and they are the riders who can afford to do that, but Tinkoff team is setting a real fast one.
It is. Polyansky is doing a stunning job at the moment for Micah. He's really grinding into this hillside. Look at him go. He's just rolling all over the place. Looks like a change of pace from Aru. Has a look. Wonders whether it's now or not. Fearful of dragging the likes of Rodriguez into a decent position as well. Still they look at each other, and we look back down the mountain, and it's only 21 seconds back to Dumoulin. What cost for him these last 900 metres?
Well, it depends on what happens up front. If somebody really puts in a big attack here, and Aru, we could see him looking around. Maybe he's thinking of just leaving it later, having a go for the stage victory, and thinking of the time bonifications also.
Yeah, 10 seconds bonus at the line. 10, 6 and 4 as you come across the line. 1, 2 and 3, we remind you. It's 23 seconds now. Maybe that is the game of Aru, rather than try and find 10 seconds on the road, and it's Rodriguez that decides that this is perhaps his kind of day. He's got a player as well along the way, but Quintana is also in the frame, very much so. Rodriguez with Quintana, and in tow as well here for Astana. It's Michael Landa departing the team at the end of this season, but he's guiding at the moment, doing a superb job to try and keep Aru's hopes alive. There's Chavez in the green jersey holding on to the wheel of Michael Nieve. Everybody rolling at the moment, but so is Dumoulin. He holds 21 seconds only. That's the deficit he's got to Aru, who's here. But the man who's on the road and leading it just for the time being is Perito Rodriguez, and he's taking Quintana up this intense climb right now. And Rodriguez goes, so does Quintana, but backwards. And here comes Aru taking a step forward. Aru, can he limit the damage or indeed make some damage himself? Off he goes. Superb push. That ticker hasn't changed for quite some time. I think it was in error. They're under the Flamme Rouge, though, no doubt about it. And right now it's Rodriguez who leads Aru on this test, with Dumoulin going backwards 43 seconds. It's almost cruel.
As we can see here, it's Perito is just piling on the pressure, and Aru is just trying to stay in contact. Has he got something here for the final run to the line? Micah also doing an excellent job here, and the one where we see Quintana getting into difficulty, surprise there. So again, not at his best, not able to match the pace being set by Rodriguez.
Well, we went to a static camera. My fear was that we got a rider who'd actually fallen off in the intense battle. 1 minute and 11 seconds now. The clock's just going the wrong way as far as Dumoulin is concerned, but absolutely the right way as far as these guys are concerned. And you can count Rodriguez amongst those. They said he had to find 2 minutes, Rodriguez, on Dumoulin if he was going to hold on to that position overall, and he might just get it today. If Rodriguez wins this, factor in 10 seconds bonus as well, suddenly Rodriguez is very much back in the game, Sean.
Yes, well, he is putting in the familiar finish from a Rodriguez on this sort of a climb where the gradient, kicks up to that 13% and then, 10% and 13% going on to where they are at the moment. It's normal we're seeing Rodriguez at his best. When he is in good shape, well, he can just do this sort of climb excellently. 1:21 then, back to Dumoulin. There's Quintana, who's also been found out on this test. There's Chavez and Nieve just coming through. Valverde also struggling. He's had his own illness and, of course, a shoulder injury as well. Plenty of machinery, unfortunately. The metal stuff between these guys as they continue their march. Chavez, the green jersey, 21 seconds back on this man who looks like he's heading for victory. Rodriguez, when he gets the bit between his teeth at a moment such as this, it's very hard to catch, and it looks like nobody's minded to do so. 400 meters to go, 22 back to the green jersey, but the significant time for him is going to be the gap, the cushion almost that he's got with the time trial approaching over Tom Dumoulin, who's way down the mountain at the moment. And look at this gap, Sean, as the camera just stops and allows us to see the distance, and it's a significant one. Yes, we can see there that Rodriguez is just, pulling away, and it looked like Aru was going to get back onto him with Rafa Micah there, but not at all. It's Rodriguez who is just getting away here. Now it's a question how much he can put into Aru and the time bonification as well. Rodriguez is going to take maximum the points here, but who will be second? Because we can see there's riders starting to come back at the two guys chasing Rodriguez. Suddenly
Quintana believes, and as you can see they are also closing the gap. Chavez was there 21 seconds back, but the clock looks in error, and there goes Aru. This is a brave push by him. Rodriguez then has left them. There's a foreshortening of the camera here. It's on a zoom, don't forget, and so they are further back than perhaps they look. They're beating the hoardings here, and it's a drum beat that echoes back down the valley, and this man, well, it's his tune that everyone's dancing to today. Rodriguez takes a stage, and here rolls the clock, and the crucial gap is going to be, of course, between Aru, Rodriguez and Dumoulin. Here comes Micah to take 6 bonus seconds as well. 4 seconds as well. And then all of a sudden, 16 seconds down is Quintana. 17, I believe, is the gap. 20 to Chavez. Nieve comes across 23 in arrears. Here comes Valverde. Aru holds on to the jersey by a second, a solitary second, because of that time gap and the bonus factored in. Unbelievable. And here comes Tom Dumoulin. Oh, what a piece of retrieval by this man. How much further has he got to go? 25 metres. Don't forget, he was well over a minute down on the day's winner, and he's found time. He ground into the mountain. He ground others to dust in so doing. 49 seconds down by my reckoning, and factor in the bonus to Rodriguez as well. Rodriguez has found 59 seconds to Tom Dumoulin today. Possibly not enough to